Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. Hope you're doing okay. I just want to say thank you so much for everybody who's been recently subscribing, supporting the channel. And I'm the Leeds Daily, and pretty much I try and bring out Leeds United content on a daily basis if I can, regarding match previews, transfer news, post-match reactions and stuff like that. But I just want you to bear with me a little bit because I am new to becoming live. I've only been doing YouTube now for about 2.5 months, so just bear with me. It's my first time coming live, so whether it's going to go smoothly, whether it's not, but I've got my notes here today to talk about a huge transfer rumour regarding the likes of Georginio, I think that's how you pronounce his name, RUTTER, joining the club. I know I'm a little bit late because there's been a couple of other people who have done videos regarding this transfer, but obviously I wanted to bring out my own speculation on why this player would be a perfect fit for the club. So obviously I made a video stating a statement regarding Angus Kinnear on an answer to our striker problems. And obviously he came out and stated that if a 32-year-old would come out on loan, we would go out and we would sign him. And I made the video regarding Danny Ings because obviously with his experience, he's scored over 100 goals in his career, 30 assists, and the amount of experience, the amount of joy I seem to get when watching Danny Ings, because he's a very old school striker, and that's the type of player I would like to see in the coming years at Ellen Road. But obviously, as you could tell by today's title and thumbnail, is Patrick Bamford done? Personally, with the likes of Rodrigo firing 10 goals in 17 appearances, I feel like with Patrick Bamford's injury record, I feel like I don't want to admit it, or I don't want to say it, but at the same time, I personally believe that Patrick Bamford's time at the club is done. Why? I feel like because obviously he's constantly getting injured now. He's literally played about 5 games or 6 games in the past 18 months. And with the likes of the Premier League becoming a little bit more difficult, becoming more faster, and with the likes of new transfers coming in and the likes of Rodrigo now starting to pick up form, I personally don't see how Patrick Bamford can fit into the squad now. It's nice to know that he's back in training. He's back from recovering from a groin injury, so that's positive news. Whether he'll be featuring in the upcoming games, I don't know. But I just wanted to talk about our other strikers like Matheus Joseph, Sonny Perkins and Joe Gelhardt. And to me, Matheus Joseph and Perkins isn't ready for stepping up into the first team yet. I don't think they would be good enough. And the likes of Joe Gelhardt, I feel like it's a bit sad. It's like a bit of a sad story because Angus Kinnear came out beforehand and stated that he is one of the youngest prospects in the Premier League, or one of the best prospects in the Premier League. And to me, I feel like Jesse Marsh is wasting that talent, because if Angus Kinnear says that, and us Leeds United fans, in a sense, agree with that, then why is Jesse Marsh not playing Gelhardt? He comes on maybe 15-20 minutes at the end of the game, and that's all it is. And there's a lot of Leeds United fans who are screaming out for Gelhardt to get a chance. And I personally don't think he's going to be good enough to be able to play for a full 90 minutes. So the only way we're going to be able to analyse or judge his performances, I feel like he would be perfect on a loan move. I've had this discussion before. Some Leeds United fans don't like the idea of him going out on loan, but at the same time, we are just wasting his talent. So if we are going to bring in Georginio RUTTER, I feel like it would be a block for Gelhardt to progress in his career at Ellen Road. So, and then with the likes of Patrick Bamford, I feel like Patrick Bamford will become the third option. Whether we sell him or not, I don't know. But we're just going to have to wait and see whether this transfer happens, or whether we're going to be sticking around with the likes of Patrick Bamford. And I still think that the likes of Rodrigo is perfect for right now. I don't think Rodrigo would be the long-term answer, so maybe this is another reason why we're looking at another striker, because Rodrigo isn't getting any younger. He's 31 years old and his contract expires in a few years' time. So if we can manage to bring in Georginio RUTTER, and I'm very excited with this player, very excited, because we've watching his highlights on YouTube and doing my research, he's very direct, he's very quick, his dribble success is through the roof, and he's a versatile forward. And what does that mean? He can play left, he can play centre, and he can play up front. He can play right as well. And to me, if we're going to be playing Rodrigo in the number 9 position, and then the likes of Rutter in the number 10 position, and Brendan Aronson and maybe Nonto, I feel like that'd be a perfect, strong attacking force at the club. I mean, he's got good defensive stats. He's played 64 games, scored 12 goals and 4 assists, and that's very impressive for a 20-year-old. And in the Bundesliga, he's very highly rated. And this is someone who I'm extremely excited about because, to be honest with you, he fits perfectly in this system. Because of the fact that he likes to play long balls, he likes to play over the top through balls, and he also likes to run onto balls as well, because he is known to be one of the quickest players in the Bundesliga this season. And with the likes of our transitional way of playing, that's the type of play, that's the type of game style he likes to play. And with the likes of the counter-attack as well, because he's so quick, he likes to press, he can bring players out of position when we need a different option in attack. And I can't fault why Jesse Marsh or Victor Orta wants this played. I mean, there's a few problems with him. Obviously, he struggles to hold onto the ball, and obviously with how quick the Premier League is, I feel like that may be a problem, because with the teams liking to press, like a lot of teams like to press, and if he struggles to hold onto the ball, it's going to be an issue, because he's going to be pressed into making mistakes, and we don't want him to be another player who comes into the squad with lack of confidence, because if he can assist in any sort of way on helping our survival, then that's great. But at the same time, I personally don't think Rodrigo is going to get dropped. Jesse Marsh likes Rodrigo. Jesse Marsh clearly thinks Rodrigo is the man to take us forward. To be honest with you, I can't see Rodrigo being dropped with how good he is in the moment. 10 goals in 17 games. I don't see him being dropped. But at the same time, that means there will be a £40 million striker sat on our bench. And I don't know how Jesse Marsh is going to set up, so it's going to be an interesting one, whether he's going to play Rutter in the 10 position, whether he's going to be playing him in a 4-2-2 system. So I personally don't know how this is going to work. And to me, hopefully, if we do manage to sign the player, hopefully it's going to be a positive one, and hopefully it can take us into the next step. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. This is the first time I've ever come live, so just bear with me if it wasn't this live stream that you was expecting. Comment down below your opinion about the signing of Rutter. Hopefully we'll be able to sign him or not. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.